Even if we're agreeing with each other,
Put your hand there when you talk to me. That's right.
I'm angry.
Put your fucking hand there.
Even if we just do a whole lot of stupid shit like this,
Yeah.
when it's edited, it looks way better.
Yeah, you do stupid shit. I do good shit.
Diablo.
Welcome, listeners, to No Grandmas Allowed. It's 5:50 in the fucking morning, and I'm sleepy as fuck. You're joined with Imran and JJ.
What up? And it's about 4:30 p.m. and I've got full sleep.
Fuck you, dude. No Grandmas Allowed podcast, where if your grandma was about to walk in right now listening to this, she'd be like... And that's why we say no grandmas allowed.
Yeah, we do. What's been happening, man?
All right, so midweek last week, I was at work and sitting in the lunchroom, right? Now, normally I like to take my lunch quite late. Like I go to lunch at about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. The reason for that is because it's nice and calm, and there's no one there, and I can like read my book. I can go on my phone.
Yep.
No one comes over and asks me questions. I don't want to talk to anyone, bro. It's my lunch break.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Go on my foot. Get out of here. Get it.
And sometimes like there's guys there and they're playing fucking table tennis, and all you can hear is tuk, 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 fuck off with the tuk tuk.
You're so agitated.
I know, I hate the mornings, right? So anyway, so I'm sitting there, and where a lot of the people sit, it's blocked off to me by this big pillar, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm like, oh yeah, nice and alone, and I had this big mean gas coming, right? And I just fucking let it out, like the stereotypical way about of letting out a fart or a Turkish fart is jart. And that's
the one that rips your jeans from the fucking sound waves.
Pretty much. So I was like, oh bro, and I just let it rip, and it was jart, and fucking. And then I hear movement, and someone sitting behind the pillar. It's this chick. It's like when she first started there, we spoke to each other. We were all good. Ever since that incident, not one word to each other. So awkward, bro.
Full traumatized the bitch, bro.
Bro, I think I traumatized myself. Every time I look at her, it either in my mind it smells, or I'm thinking of farts.
Hi, Karen. Well, fuck you then.
So, my question to you is: have you ever experienced anything similar, really awkward in the workplace? With I don't know. Have you burped in front of someone formal or something? I don't know.
So, I used to do jiu-jitsu religiously back in the days, right? As you know. I used to compete and whatnot. And then we had a jiu-jitsu seminar. And we had another school, another jiu-jitsu school come to our gym. And we joined the seminars from the two schools together because this black belt came from Canada. He's like a 4th Dan or 5th Dan Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. And it was pretty good seminar, pretty cool seminar. And you had to team up with someone. And I teamed up with a guy I was a white belt at the time. I was like 2 years into jiu-jitsu. And this guy, he was on his brown belt, okay? But he's a piece of shit. I'll tell you why he was a piece of shit. What happened was, as he was trying to get full mount, like, because we were doing skills, and one of the skills we had to get a full mount and do an armbar, right? And it transitioned to an armbar. So this guy, what full mount is the guy is on top of you, literally riding you like a horse, okay? But as he was transitioning into that position, his pants ripped, okay? His pants ripped, and now I've just got his sack on my lap. All right? I'm like, bro. He goes, oh, hey, isn't that funny? I go, it's not. Get the fuck off me. Like, go get new pants or something. And luckily he had spare ones, and he's like, sorry. He's not going to get. Okay, anyway. That was the first one.
Well, wasn't that a coincidence?
Second awkward thing was Now we're grappling, we're doing light grappling, and then as I fucking took him down, and now I've got his back, we've got the hooks in, got everything, I'm gonna do a rear neck choke on this guy. As I'm doing a rear neck choke, he farted on my lap. He farted on my lap, bro. Hey, you're not supposed to fart on me.
Sorry, bro. While I'm here, I thought I'd,
He went, oh, couldn't hold that one in no more, man. Get the fuck off me, bro, you fucking dog. I lost my shit. I swung it. I had to get it all back. Fucking piece of shit.
This guy sounds like he was just a bit too casual about some of the mistakes he made.
Fucking dumb. Well, you see, then my jiu-jitsu teacher, he's like, bro, what the fuck's the matter with you? Fucking, you're making us look bad, you know? I go, dude, farted on my lap, bro. Well, I was gonna do a reneck joke, and he went. Once everyone found out, fuck, it was so awkward. But it was more awkward for that guy because I was hammering him. I'm like, oh, look at brown stains on my fucking lap, bro. Fucking, and he just, bro, I've never seen someone run that fast out of the gym, bro. I'm fucking embarrassed so hard. This guy's a brown belt.
Oh shit, my dick slipped into your asshole.
Whoops, was that your mouth?
Oh, these things happen.
So warm, anyway. Then fucking, what do you see? I go, bro, how are you? I lost my shit. I'm like, how are you a fucking brown belt? Who fucking gave you a brown belt? I go, I'm fucking taking you back and shit. I'm a fucking white belt 2 years into this shit. I had to get held back and whatnot. Fuck, bro. I was so annoyed, bro. Fucking first rips his pants, sack on my fucking stomach. Okay? Then he farts on me while I've got a rear neck choke.
That's probably, you wonder how he got his belt.
Yeah, bro, he was so shit. And he was shit.
Probably scaring people through, like, riding and farting on them and ripping shit on them.
Yeah, I'd give him
That's how he got his belt.
The fucking expert in that, that's for sure. That was one of my... Well, it was more awkward for that guy than me. I was just aggressive. Oh, man, this weekend, so this is what happened. Fucking... went to a music festival. And then, you're not allowed to bring in any drinks or whatnot into the festival, right? And one of our friends put vodka in a whole bunch of hand sanitizers. That's all hand sanitizer bottles. Okay? So as we're in there... Okay,
is this to sneak it in?
Yeah, to sneak it in, because he didn't want to pay fucking $30,000 for a beer. So he's like, bro, he goes, I've got like, he had 10 bottles of Dead, and we all like had one each on us. And then fucking one of them was hand sanitizer anyway. Fucking all you see, I'm like, hey, I go, let me get a squeeze of this vodka because I go, fuck waiting in the line. On top of that, fuck paying fucking $15 for an alcohol beverage for like a beer this big. Alright? So fucking, I grab it off him and I've got the chaser in my hand. And then I've drank a bit of the chaser and I squeezed it in my mouth. And I didn't really notice anything until a friend of mine goes, give me some. I gave him some. That vodka must have been weak. And it was a bit sweet. So I give it to my mate. And then now he tries it. He goes, dude, this is fucking hand sanitizer we just drank.
How drunk were you guys at this point?
We weren't even drunk yet. We were a bit tipsy because we had free drinks. So all you see, I'm like, now I can really taste like the soapiness and a bit of the hand sanitizerness, the smell of it. And it's just all up in my mouth. And then like my friend that took it with me, we're both like, fuck, bro, we're going to die? What the fuck's going on? Like, what's going to happen to us? So we asked one of our mates, bro, do you reckon we're going to die? He goes, yeah, bro, it's poison. Now we're both paranoid. We're pazzing out, going, what the fuck? We're both on Google trying to find out, see if we're going to die. And then we found out you got to drink 240 mils of fucking hand sanitizer before you die.
Oh, give me, bro, you should have got more then.
Well, you know what? It tasted not bad, okay? I said it.
I need to get my clean hit on. Oh, God, I'm clean inside. Yeah, you should have got more then, so you could die. That was my point.
I know, so we could stop this podcast. Our friend Imran, shout out to Imran, piece of shit. He messages me after he watched the last episode. He's like, bro, that's one of my favourite ones, bro. Fuck, he gets the last part of the episode. He goes, caught him off guard. Because I was like, fuck you, Imran, piece of shit.
I don't think it's a podcast unless we at least one time mention how much of a piece of shit Imran is. So fuck you, Imran. Anyway, moving forward.
Yeah, go on.
So, I was in the movies, right? and I was watching this ad, and I got as agitated as I am right now. First thing in the mornings, right? Super impatient. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, cool. And by the way, I go to the movies alone. Okay, everyone? I go to the fucking movies alone, and I fucking love it, dude. I'm a loser. I'm fucking, yes. No one next to me. No one next to me. I've got more leg space, okay, for starters. That's what I make sure, that no one's sitting next to me. And I've got no one going, hey, do you want this? Or commenting about that. Or I don't want anyone else's opinion.
You're talking about Sylvia, aren't you?
she falls into that pile. Everyone is in one pile, and that is the annoying pile. So I go on alone. Anyway, I'm sitting there, and I'm watching some of these ads, right? Because I like to watch the previews. Fuck yous all. You know, people hard efforts into ads, commercials, and movie previews. So I'm gonna fucking watch it. Anyway, plus I'm a tight ass, so I like to make the most of my money. Anyway, so I sit there and I'm watching. One of these previews comes on. Yeah. So
that was so wrong. You go on.
So this one ad comes on, all right, really deep and emotional music, very touching kind of feeling. There's like these children coming on, and then there's like these teenagers, these, adolescents, and then like some parents, right? So it's all like families on a couch, and they're talking about some of their family memories and deep moments with each other. Yep. And then some of them are quite unique because they're like foster families, and they're like, oh yeah, it's okay having a foster parent. It's the same as having a normal parent, and the parents are saying the same thing about the kids. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so, and then like at the end, the ad blurs out, and right at the end, it goes, Pizza Express. And I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, it's so annoying when it's got nothing to do with the fucking ad. I sat there, and I'm on my own, bro, and I went like this. Huh? Hey, ads. Huh?
I'm going to write a bad Yelp review while I'm by myself in the cinema.
It's rare for me when I'm alone to be annoyed. I normally, when I'm alone, I'm like, this is me time. But I was like looking around, hoping someone was next to me just so I can give bad feedback.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Bro, what's with these ads that have nothing to do with the fucking ad?
Ads? Did you say ads or ads?
Yeah,
What's that? What's with these ads, bro?
Hadvertisements, the Arab version.
I'll tell you why. This is the thing with commercials. They try to suck you in like they did. And then they go, you feel a bit peckish after seeing orphan kids?
They know their audience.
Right.
What can I say?
Adopt a kid, get hungry, right?
No.
Get a pizza.
Why are you here?
It's weird how a children's commercial really attracted you. Anyway,
it was weird. It was like a bloodlust came on. I started having deep breaths. I was like, gotta pay attention.
Need pizza.
Okay, I got something for you.
Go on.
Back a while ago, when I used to game online on PS4 with Charla, right? Our mate Charla. Shout out to Charla, you hairy bastard. So while he's sitting there in his room and I can hear him, I used to overhear him just yelling at his mum, all right? Just out of the blue. Mom, make me food. And then you can kind of hear it, like in the distant background, just make me food, right?
Yeah.
So my question to you is, what would you do if your kid did that to you?
Oh, bro. This is what I'll do. Oh, Dad, make me food. Oh, what was that? Dad, I said make me food. Then I go into his room. I'm like, what was that again? Oh, I'm just kidding. Just make me food. Yeah, no worries. I'll make you food. Okay? Then I'll go to the kitchen, right? I'll get a bunch of dirt, put it in a bread, put it between two breads, and I'll say it's fucking Vegemite or whatever. Something that he'll like whatnot. Anyway, I'll be like, look, just have a bite of this. Bang, bring it, serve it to him. As he bites into it, I'll go, what the fuck, Dad? Why'd you put dirt in it? And I'll just fucking crack it straight in the face after that. Like, don't even fuck be that disrespectful to me ever again, you little piece of shit. I don't give a fuck if you're one.
One. Like 1-year-old. I can speak now.
Bro, one time, so my little sister Tara, she's really good at Injustice 2, the game. And I try my hardest to beat her all the time. And when I do, bro, I put it on her so hard. And my other sister, said, just relax, Abby. You know, she's still young. I go, life lessons, bro. You don't fuck around, bro. There's no mucking around in life. Life's tough. You're gonna always have difficulties in life. This is one of them for her right now. She's trying to beat me.
Bro, the way you're doing it is like seriousness in the workplace. Morals need to be taught.
That's exactly right. Thank you.
I wasn't complimenting your morals.
Nah, I thought you were.
Oh, okay. Well, clearly you thought wrong. So if I would, this is what I would do, right?
Yeah, what would you do?
So I would make the food.
Dad, stop putting your dick in my mouth. Yeah, go on.
Fuck, that caught me off guard.
What? Dad! No, stop it!
So I would make the food, and I would make it top shelf, all right, like fit for a king. You know, clean the side of the dish as well, make it all really nice and pretty, and then I'd feed it to a dog, not my dog, right? I'd have a dog. I'd feed it to a random dog just off the street, okay, and I'd make sure my kid was watching, and then I'd be like, this dog also barked at me like a fucking animal. So I fed it to him because I respect and love animals more than I love you, you piece of shit.
You're lower than a dog.
You're lower than a dog, yeah.
I like that.
Life lesson learned. Thank you, Charlie.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that one.
You like that, don't you, bitch? Yeah, you like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I was talking to a jiu-jitsu coach, Pat. Shout out to Pat. And he said, "Oh yeah, I was watching. I watched some of your episodes. They're really good and they're funny. Does your mate JJ, by the way, do any jiu-jitsu?" And I'm like, "Yeah. He used to do it. He done it for like some years back. He really got into it. You know, he was heavily into it. And then he goes, oh yeah, that's right. I said, oh, he also competed. He goes, really? He goes, then why the fuck is he so fat? I was like, all right, don't hold back.
But you know what's worse than a jiu-jitsu guy, like in general, is a fucking jiu-jitsu guy from England trying to tell us that I'm fat. Bro, you're from England, bro. Stick to your fucking crumpets.
Bro, I full stood up for you. I was like, man, I go, listen, dude, kebabs. That was it. And he figured it out.
I reckon I could submit both of you at the same time. Just saying.
Bro, you know what? Doesn't matter because never quit. It's all in the mind. I'll be submitted probably, but I'll still be like, oh, I still hold my stance. Oh.
Yeah, so he doesn't teach you much.
He's I think he did say, look, if you want to call him out, yeah.
Well, anytime, anywhere, sweet. Man. Come to Australia, pick a mat, let's do it.
Yeah, or when you come on holiday here,
Nah, too expensive, bro. Can't afford it.
You mean like to the mind, as in too expensive in rich and culture? Get you.
Rich and culture? You're talking about England?
As in my household.
Oh, good one. Oh man, their culture is just as bad as that jiu-jitsu coach in England.
And there goes all of UK listening.
Shout out to UK. Love you, Liverpool. Except Liverpool. The whole city of Liverpool, I love you. Everything else around it, piece of shit.
I'm going to Manchester.
Yeah, of course you are. You're a piece of shit. That's why.
See, here's the thing. Why?
Because anything that comes from Manchester to and from Manchester, or goes into Manchester, or anywhere around Manchester, piece of shit.
Is this solely because of football, or?
Yes, exactly right.
So, all of the people there who have nothing to do with football fall in the realm of pieces of shit.
Included.
So, how come so against Manchester and Liverpool? Are they like
arch
nemesis of? I didn't get soccer or whatever.
I know. I'm not going to explain it to you because you know what? You don't care. So this is my reason. Cause.
Thanks. That's good. You know, I don't have to listen to it.
So you're going to Flopchester, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna go and do like this thing. It's like escape room, but on steroids. It's called
nice.
the Crystal Maze Experience or something. I don't know. It used to be like a TV show in the UK.
Yeah, I know those. I know what escape room. Yeah.
No, this is different. This is like they don't blindfold you and you just go into one room. There's like several different rooms and it's much.
They blindfold you.
They don't. Not on this one. Like,
I've never heard of escape rooms being blindfolded.
That's what they do over there in Australia. Anyway, I know the escape rooms are first they blindfold you and then they walk you in and then they spank you with like a cricket bat. Like first they pull your pants down and they spank your ass with a cricket bat.
Where did you go?
And then like they fresh something right up your asshole and it really hurts at first. But then after that you do the challenges and then that's how it goes, right?
Wrong. What
are you talking about, dude? Do you even do it?
No, stop telling me about your experience of visiting your father. Oh.
What do you... But I thought...
Daddy?
Papa. I thought he was doing it to...
To me. It's my life. Yeah. No, so what I knew of escape rooms was you just go into rooms, like different clues, you find the keys and blah, 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 and you try to escape.
Pull your pants down, spank you, and throw something up your asshole. Right?
Crazy.
Anything new with you?
Fucking did not much on the weekend. A few people came down, went to a festival. That was fun. And then we got into a bit of a beef as well. Had a bit of a blue over there. After the festival. Mm. Yeah, fucking... Luckily came unscathed. Just a little scratch. Can you see the scratch?
No. I think I can just see a vagina. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Well, these vaginas were fucking breaking down cunts, brother.
Did it actually get physical? Or?
Yeah, it got physical. That's why I got the scratch in the face. But yeah, fucking... It was alright, and then the cops came in.
Hey, fuck you!
Scratch! Fight!
So you're all good. Nothing serious happened.
No serious damages except for their faces.
Whoa! You should see them, huh?
Fucking this how you know I was unfit. Like, I'm trying to run away from the cops, bro. Fucking first 10 seconds is sprint, bro. I am gassed, bro. I'm already trying to find a hole to hide in, bro, because I don't want to run no more. I had to persevere, bro. Fucking I swan dived into a cab and go take me home.
Do you still get like asthma attacks and stuff? Does it get quite intense?
Not as severe. When the weather's humid or there's a massive change of weather, that's when the lungs get tense. But other than that, nah.
Yeah, state of mind. So,
I'm asthmatic, bro. We don't know how to breathe. Is it inhale first or exhale? I don't get it.
So, you know what I just remembered? This is another shout out to our friend Amir, right? So one time, this is just disclaimer. This is a shit story, so prepare to be grossed out. So Amir's at his place. He's out. This is when he had a toilet out in the backyard. In his sunroom, and we get to his place, to hang out, and we can hear that he's already in the toilet because he's got fucking Tony Braxton blasting from the toilet. So we figure, okay, he's just chilling. He's going to be there for a while. So actually, no, we assumed he would be finishing up. So we went and hid behind one of the couches, which are there right after he leaves the toilet. Then we can pop out and be like, scared you. We're crouched down and uncomfortable for way too long.
Bro, my knees were in pain. I'm like, we're going to get him. And we're like, fuck, bro. As I'm bending down, like, I was even heavier than what I am now back then. So I'm there going, fuck, I am fucking hurting, bro. This is starting to get not worth it.
I remember staring at you and just looking at how badly you were losing motivation and how much you were regretting this decision, right, at this point. And then, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later, me finally fucking finishes up. And we go, and not scared, no reaction.
Yeah,
just,
goes, hey guys.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, fuck. Really? We crashed that long for you to not be scared? Yeah, man. Yeah,
What
what's
a
up?
waste.
What's up? And I hate when he goes, yeah, what's up? What do you mean, what's up, bro?
I fucking, and then, yeah, like all of that waiting. And by the time we, went and relaxed, we're like, bro, what's that smell? And he's like, oh, like super casually, dude. Oh, yeah, I kind of shat on the rim of the toilet.
I had to go toilet, and I go, can I use your toilet? And he goes, yeah, of course you can. Bro, it was not usable at all. It was like a thick shake got splattered everywhere.
And all I can hear from a distance is, oh, I mean, what the fuck, bro? Bro, that guy, I swear, one thing that really annoys me with him still to this day, and he fucking still does it, is every time you either explain something really clearly to him, right in his face, he still goes, what do you mean? I just fucking said it. What do you mean, what do I mean? Or, right, if it's something he disagrees with, like he just outright disagrees, right there, he goes, huh? Bro, that is the most disrespectful way to disagree.
See, I don't talk behind my friend's back. I like Amir.
No, I'm doing it for him publicly so he knows.
I love you, Amir. I don't talk behind your back. This is all him.
What? Dude, why don't you fucking suck his dick while you're at it?
Whoa, bit defensive, dude.
That one's for Charla. You know, our 30-year-old mate who goes very mature.
And he's so proud of himself.
Still does it. He still gets his phone, records himself going like this. Life is head jobs.
Mad.
Charla's new quote, life is head jobs.
I like it a lot.
I did a good job this episode. I did a great job. All right, so No Grandmas Allowed podcast. Thank you once again for another week of fantastic stupidity.
Like, follow, subscribe our pages on YouTube. You can listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Instagram on No Grandmas Allowed, or my own profile, JJ Noodle Snacks, or Imran Batman.
We're also on Facebook, and you'll see some really funny short videos, just stuff that if you have ADHD and you can't pay attention more than 10-15 seconds, watch some of our stuff on social media. Yep. Anyway, wrapping that up. See you guys next week.
Laters, Imran.
Laters.